Who is Avadhuta and who is a Jnani? Why somebody is called Avadhuta and why somebody is called Jnani? Avadhuta means somebody who doesn't follow society norms. He doesn't care for society norms. A Jnani and Avadhuta both are Jnanis only. Avadhuta is Jnani and somebody whom we call as Jnani also Jnani only. But the behavior can be different. Behavior of a Jnani and Avadhuta can be different. A Avadhuta may not follow social norms. The example is Vedavyasa Maharshi and his son Shuka. Vedavyasa Maharshi is a householder. He wrote a lot of scriptures. And when son Shuka is born, Shuka walks away from the house. He walks naked all the places. He's called naked monk. He's called Avadhuta. Whereas Vedavyasa is called Jnani. Understanding is both have no difference. But behavior is, there's a difference. Why there is a behavior difference? So there's a sloka in Bhagavad Gita which says, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shunichaiva Shopakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. So a Pandita means one is Jnani, enlightened. He will treat a well-educated Brahmana, an elephant, a cow, then and somebody who eats a dog, Chandala, he treats them equally. Now the question comes here, what is the equal treatment? He sees in all these people self only, Brahman only. He sees himself in all these people, in an elephant, in a dog, in a Pandita, or in a Chandala. He sees himself only. But will he behave same way in all the people? Will instead of taking milk from the cow, will he go and take milk from elephant? Or will he take the dog and do puja? His behavior with this will be different. His understanding of each and respecting each is as God only, Brahman only. But behavior will be dictated by social norms. So now, that brings us to the question of two types of Jnanis. One type of Jnani is living within the social framework. And other type of Jnani who is gone out of, not living within the social framework. Shukamuni was not within the social framework. Vedavyasa Maharshi was within the social framework. Vedavyasa Maharshi has to run an ashram, a schooling system. Now, within the schooling system, imagine he behaves like son, doesn't wear a dress and go naked. Then schooling system cannot run. The framework will collapse. Whereas Shukamuni has nothing to run. He keeps on walking. He has no systems to add. So, a Avadhuta doesn't have to follow any social custom because he is not within any social framework. Whereas a Jnani can live within the social framework and run the social framework. Then he cannot violate the social norms. So that means he lives, his behavior is in accordance with social framework. Now, what is the difference between Avadhuta and Jnani? Both are Atma Jnanis. Both are seeing Brahman themselves. In others also. But Jnani is conscious not to violate social norms, to run a system where he can help more people to get Jnana. He wants to create a system in which people can get educated. That system you cannot violate. You need to put certain norms. So that Jnani appears to be behaving to social norm, Whereas Avadhuta seems to be not adhering to social norm, because Avadhuta has nothing, no framework left, no framework is there. So any work which involves an organized activity where guidance to society has to be given has to be within a framework. The boundaries are there. But Jnani seems to be behaving within the boundary. Okay, that's why Avadhuta's behavior appears to be not a normal to the social society, because it doesn't follow. So Jnani is aware of Pandita Samadarshana. He sees everybody same internally, but behaves differently only to maintain the social conditions to run a system. Is the distinction why behavior is different? So that way, I'll tell another way. A drama is going on. Rama, Ravana, Sita is there. In the drama, Rama addresses Sita in certain way and Ravana in certain way. And they have to address in that way only, because it's a drama. Dialogues you cannot spoil. But go outside. Rama, Ravana, Sita, both are smoking bidi and taking a cup of coffee. Both are human beings only. So within the framework of drama, he behaves in some way, and outside the framework of drama, he behaves in some way. But the problem is, for a Jnani, he understands both the frameworks. What is reality, he understands, and how to behave, he understands both. Whereas Adnani doesn't understand what is reality. He only has ignorant. He is thinking that the social framework is the only reality. He is stuck to the social framework. So Jnani is beyond social framework, but he uses social framework for helping people. Whereas Adnani is stuck to the social framework. That's the difference between Jnani's behavior and Adnani's behavior. Right? So Jnani is well aware, reality, everything is Brahman, everybody is Brahman, but behaves in a society in some way to make sure that society is orderly, fashionable. So the social norms are followed with Jnani, and social norms are discarded by Avadhuta, because Avadhuta doesn't work in a framework. Is the decision clear? So Pandita Samadarshina means elephant you have to see, cow you have to see equally, or a Chandala you have to see, Pandita you have to see equally. Doesn't mean behave equally. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says you have to see God is a tiger. Tiger is there in God, tiger is in the cow. God is there in the tiger, God is there in the cow. So for cow God, do namaskara closely. For tiger God, do namaskara from far away. Both are gods. So behavior you have to follow based on the social conditioning or vyavaharika. Reality is beyond. So Avadhutas, there are many Avadhutas who don't care about any social norms, caste system, nothing. Because they are beyond. And they're perfectly all right. Jnani is within the system and try to reform the system. Is the distinction why Avadhuta is different from Jnani? Any questions? Yeah. Typically what happens, Avadhuta has a wandering life. He keeps on wandering, doesn't wear a particular social dress. Then his teaching will be, when people come ask some question, he'll give some teaching. Whereas Jnani lives within a framework of society, he is able to establish a teaching education system. To build a system, you need a framework. You need a facility. Whereas Avadhuta's teaching will be more of a spontaneous. When people ask, it is not a systematic body of knowledge. Vedvyas Maharshi created a body of knowledge of Upanishads, Vedanta, he created. Whereas Avadhuta, he'll give teachings which is spontaneous, very beautiful, but not exhaustive and complete. Depending on who. And typically people who come to Avadhuta, they get a teaching, whereas Jnani will establish a system where education will continue, like a schooling system. It's not a person-dependent system.